All right, in this video, we're going to look at themes and potentially at the styles in the same video here. So let's look at what exactly a style and a theme is. So when you create a workspace, you're going to select a style, or you're going to select a theme out of the box. So let's go to our settings for the workspace, of course. And then when we go down here, you'll see that there are styles and themes. Okay, now the themes is what's selected by default when you create the workshop or create a new ClickFunnels account. Okay, so you can see that this one tells me where that theme is active, and it gives me a few different options here. I can customize the page templates. I can duplicate or clone this theme, which I'll tell you in a second why I would not recommend doing that right now. And then you can go into the theme settings itself, and you can give it a custom name. You can go in and configure styles, which we'll talk about again here in a moment. If you want to get rid of it, you can remove it. Now that said, you cannot remove the default and only theme that you have. So if I click remove, it would actually say, "Are you sure?" And then I'd say, "Yeah, sure, let's remove that theme." And then it would be like, "Nope, sorry, you can't do that. It cannot delete a course theme that's active on any site or course." Okay, so that won't work. You can only delete extra ones. Now, let's talk about that cloning the theme thing. Each theme comes with basically a pack of a whole bunch of pages that are coming out of the box, and it's saying, here, this theme has all these pre-built templates pages for your courses, for your store, for your blog, for your course lesson pages, for your course dashboard. All these different pages that are already built in and created, and they've already got a kind of a look and a feel to it. So let me show you where you're going to find those. If you go to your sites over here, and then you come down to the pages here, and then you'll see that it's oh, you can create a new page. That's great. Over here, you can see that there's standalone pages, there's theme pages, there's site pages, funnel pages. Well, I just clicked over to the theme pages. All these theme pages are here because we selected the hero theme when we created that. If I hit duplicate, guess what it's going to do? It's going to duplicate every single one of these pages here, and then you're just going to have that many more pages to have to keep track of. If you create a new theme, which you can do as well. So if I go back to the settings and then go to, where's that? If I go to the themes, say I want to add a new theme, I can click on add new theme up here, and then there's all these different theme templates that we can choose from, and it just gives you a good starting place to kind of, well, get started from when you're creating your new website or your theme. Okay, so once you've created one of these, if you create another one, it's just going to create all those pages all over again. Let's go back into the kind of the theme here. What I want to do is kind of customize this where it says customize the page templates. Now that's one way to get here. That's kind of giving us like the home page, and each one of these are some of those customizable pages that we were just looking at. So there's product pages, the storefront page, a collection, which is generally a collection of courses or products or things that you have. There's a checkout page that you can have. You can set this page up by default as well. An order confirmation, the blog home, all this fun stuff, the blog page, blog categories, the customer center. Sorry, I'm not spending a lot of time on here. You feel free to go into your account and check out the themes and see what pages you can design and build. All of these pages are basically preset for you for your store, for your blog, for your courses. If you have a 404 page or a page not found, you can come in here and customize that so that when a page can't be found, it will go here. Right now, it's pretty basic. Page not found, and then give them a link that goes somewhere else, right? So page coming soon. If you have a funnel that's not quite ready, you can actually let it know that it's not ready to go yet, and it'll actually display the coming soon page, which you can customize to meet your style. Okay. Another way to get here, if we go back, I'm going to go back to the basic settings here, and then go to the home dashboard. Okay. What we're going to do now is come down to sites. So you're probably going to be spending a lot of your time in probably the sites, the funnels, probably not products. You'll come in here and set up products once or twice once you know what those are. But here's the site overview. And what you can see here is which theme is applied to the entire thing. Now you can override. If you have more than one theme, you can actually go into your courses and into your funnels. And each different page, you can actually override these themes. Now, if you have a whole bunch of themes and styles, it could get confusing. So I don't recommend, if you don't need them, having more than one theme. Let's look at this here. If you click on customize, so you can preview the page, first of all. You can see what these pages would look like, what your site would look like. But if you click on customize, it's going to take you to where we were just at, where you can actually see the different pages and all this different stuff here. So if you want to pin pages, like pages that you're working on, pages that you work inside of a funnel hub or a website or the main part of the store, you can actually create standalone pages and then pin them so that they show up here, so you can actually just click back and forth from one page to another. Now we're going to click on the three dots here. Again, we're on the sites page, and we're on the page where you can see the site overview. So if you click on the three dots, you can go to your site settings. You can edit the style guide, the theme settings, customize the theme, which is going to be the same as customize up here, and then explore new themes where you can add new themes, or you can duplicate this. So I wouldn't get yourself into too much trouble coming in here and messing around with this stuff, but we will be talking about styles and how to set those up here in just a minute as well. All right, so I think you guys get the idea here. Let's go one more level down and look at the pages. So this is a tab for standalone pages. Now, if I create a new page, we can select kind of a starting point where we want to go from this and what we want this page to look like, and then we can customize that page. So if, on page 2 was the example page, so we're going to grab that page, but we're going to call this the About Us page. Okay, what I really wanted to show you was more of this. So if you go to the About Us page and you go into the settings, it's going to bring you here where you can update the page, the SEO for description, which actually your SEO data is going to be down here. Add in a longer page description where you can come back here and index that. The sharing image for SEO. So the advanced settings, you can come in here and change your style. Now we're going to leave that on the default style, but what I wanted to cover down on here was that you can pin this page to the site pages in the editor. That's what I wanted to show you all this time. Once you've made all your changes, click on Update Page. This will make it so that in the left-hand sidebar, this page and any other pages that I create will be pinned so that I can easily get access to them. So now you should see that down here with the example page. Now we have the About Us page. We can come in here and make edits to this. Click Save. We can preview and go through all of this. We're going to get into the page editor in a later module. So for right now, I'm going to leave this. But I wanted to give you at least a little bit of an overview of how those themes work. So you now have an additional page that you can kind of come in here, edit, and it can become part of probably a funnel hub or a website that you're building out, but you can get easy access to all the pages that you build in there. Maybe you want to go back and forth and get easy access to those for editing purposes. What we're going to do is I'm going to jump into the styles in a different video, but I wanted you guys to have a kind of a good concept, a good grasp of that theme. You can only have one theme applied to basically your entire page. So all of those pages are going to fall up under that same theme. So if you're building your courseware out, then you need to have that theme, the one that you like, the one that you've been using all along, you need to have that applied to the entire thing. If you're using a different theme for courseware, then the pages that you're editing in the defaults over here in the Customize tab, they may or may not work depending on how it's set up. If you have multiple themes, it's going to get confusing. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. So here, like the course, module lessons, lesson pages, whatever you create here is going to become the default for this particular theme, okay? So I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys in the next video where we're going to talk about styles and how that applies to your editing and your designing future here with ClickFunnels, okay? Talk to you soon.